They want to do bedroom interview, but they don't want to do kitchen interview. That's stupidity of the highest order. Some of us were beaten, were we? That's why me, I'm a no joke. I will beat you anytime, any day, anywhere. Hey guys, what's up? How you doing? Ray over here. If you're new here, karibu, and please do subscribe. And if you're my returning regular, my boo-boos, my honeys, my darlings, welcome back. By the way, guys, it's we are finally on the road to 10k, and guys, this might be the video that takes me to 10k. Like, guys, it's been a long time coming. I have, like, this month I'm turning 2 years on YouTube. 2 good years. I was pregnant with paper when I started YouTube, and now I have a kid. Like, it's been a journey. Guys, if you haven't subscribed, subscribe. And there are those ones who just watch me and they never subscribe. Please subscribe. If you're looking for a sign, this is the sign. Like, guys, man, just subscribe. I love you guys for tuning in. I love you for my gang. Like, you guys, hey, asanteni sana. And I don't take you for granted. 10,000 people like watching me, subscribe to me. I don't take it for granted. Thank you guys, and I thank the Lord. I thank the Lord for the far He has brought me. Nambali tunaenda sawa. Anyway, guys, today we are on diet. Not diet anyway. I know we usually do mukbangs, but today I was just feeling like having some popcorns because you're having a very serious topic. This topic is really dear to my heart, so I don't want to eat here there. I want to concentrate, and some water now to come and discipline. By the way, these are caramel popcorns. This is what I like. Afro. I buy from the supermarket. Any supermarket, I'm sure you can find. They are so tasty, juicy, just juicy. So there was a comment, there was a comment from the video I did on how I became a single mom. And if you're new here, if you don't know, I'm a single mom, proudly single mom, because I didn't choose to be a single mom. The other parent decided not to be around, so I took over the dadship and the momship, and I'm moving on. Mtoto lazima, you know, a kid has to grow. Either the dad is there or not. If the mom is there or not, the kid has to grow. So I'm doing this thing alone. It's tough, but mostly on this channel I like encouraging single moms. Even if you're not a single mom, I like encouraging all moms to be fearless and to go for everything they want, and to, you know. So yeah, I'm a single mom, and there's someone who commented and asked me to talk about why there are so many single moms nowadays in Kenya. And I'm here to tell you guys, it's not only in Kenya, like, it's the whole world. There are a lot of single parents, not only single moms, even single dads are there. Guys, you only think like the girl child is the one that's suffering when it comes to this relationship things. No, our boy child is suffering more than us. Boy child has been, you know, they have been put on a corner. Like, they're not supposed to talk, they're not supposed to express their feelings, and That's why they do whatever they do without explaining a lot. But if a man opens up and tells you what they're going through, utalia. So this thing, when it comes to single parenting, let's not only blame the men, like the man left me, men are dogs, men are this, men are that, because it takes two to tangle, guys. We have also, as women, to accept our problems. We contribute a lot to being single moms, by the way, because of so many things. And that's what we want to discuss today. Like, we want to know why are there so many single moms, dads nowadays? And because before, like a long time ago, it was abomination to be a single mom or a single dad. There was no way, like, it was a taboo. But nowadays it's become the norm. It's casual, you know. I'm a single mom, like guys, even in this place where I live, we have so many single moms, like single, you know. It's become something that we are accepting as a society. And I want to talk about what is contributing to, like, the rise of so many single parenting. And for me, I'm just talking from my own experience. This is what I have seen with my own two eyes, and I will give examples for everything I say. And this is not the truth about whatever. I'm not saying this is the truth. This is my way of thinking. This is my, you know, this is the way I haven't googled anything, I haven't done nothing. I am speaking from my heart. And of course, mostly anything to do with relationships or anything, the first place you're taught how to do anything or to be a human is from your home. So mostly everything from you will come from your childhood. Yeah, let's get it from that, from your childhood. So even when it comes to single, while you're single as a parent, it goes back to either your partner's childhood or yours. You have to come terms with your childhood first, you know. For me, I didn't understand so many things until I gave birth. After giving birth, like, it's another eye is opened from your body. Like, you added another eye, like another big eye has been added here. Now I see things differently. Yes, I see things the way they used to be, but somehow things are different, you know. Like, I see things in so many ways, and giving birth has shown me, like, a parent is everything to a kid. Parents do a lot, you know. They shape a kid. Damn, you know, if I'm wrong, correct me. You will notice, like, most single parents, single moms, let me say single moms, if you've been brought up by a single mom, most likely you're going to end up a single mom. Why? Because first of all, if you're a lady, you will end up a single mom if you're being brought up by a single mom, because there's a way like, for me, let me talk from my experience. For me, I wasn't afraid of being a single mom because I've seen my mom and my auntie also juggle us without any man's help, without nobody's help. So they are women, they are alpha women. So for me, after seeing that, of course, I will simply emulate them. Like, I'm too strong, I become too strong. And when you see that, it also affects you, because you've not seen them relate to a man. So when you start relating to men, you can't, you don't know how to relate to men. You don't know how to handle men because you haven't seen your mom relating to men, you know. And you become fearless of being a single mom. For me, I was like, my auntie has done it, my mom has done it, so can I, you know. It's not a big deal. I just want a kid. And that's the mentality of what most single moms daughters are like. And also, if you're brought up by a single mom, also it will affect you in another way. If your mom is not able to cater to your bills, she's struggling with bills, most likely the girls will want to help the mom, and by wanting to help the mom, they will watajiingiza kwa vitu, like they will start entering into different things, you know, to get money, and they land into the hands of men, you know, who have money, and they get pregnant, and they end up single moms also when they're looking for money. Now they're out of the frying pan, they're in the fire, you know, because you're trying to help your mom, you end up also a single mom, and bado zile mashida, you know, the same problems remain there, you know. And also another way that if it affects a girl is, like, if you're raised by a single mom, of course it's very different from being raised by two parents, because a mom is everything to these children, so she has to provide. She doesn't have time for her kids, so these kids will end up bringing themselves up without the guidance of a mom, and pia hiyo itawapotosha, you know. Another point is toxic parents. Some people just have toxic parents. For me, I can say toxic parents can make you end up to be a single mom, because they give you so much trauma, and it's just crazy how, like, I saw this with my friend. There was a time I was living in their servants' quarter, and the mom would really become like the mom of my friend. She was a single mom, and she had money. She was actually working in Central Bank, but this woman hakuwa na tabia, because you would even find her, like, you know, on the parking lot, and she has 3 daughters, and my friend was the first one. 3 daughters. You find her parked not in her car, in a matatu, you know, a public means transport. She's dating as the driver of this matatu, and they went out drinking, and they came and slept inside that matatu, and they blacked out, and they are both naked. And of course, you know, it's a matatu. The first thing you see if you just look inside is 2 naked people, and it's a school day. So the mboch has to go call my friend to come and tell the mom to wake up and dress up, because the kids want to go to school and they have to pass there. Sasa hiyo sisi tuko college, au watoto wako, kuna ule wako primary, there's a one in primary, and there's, like, you expect that girl to be normal after that. And then this woman used to date different men all the damn time. And then something funny is, this my friend also used to, like, have a relationship with this men of her men of her, the men of her mom's men, her mom's men. And it was just crazy, guys. It was crazy. And for sure, of course, you know, such a person cannot handle any relationship, because they have been damaged mentally, emotionally. And of course, she ended up a single mom. She has been a single mom for a while. And we don't talk, but I hear about her and I see her around. But I didn't know such parents existed. Gosh, comment down below if you have had toxic parents. Toxic. No. Is it a parent ama ni mfano? Oh my god. I don't want to judge anybody, but I hope it never gets to that with me and Pepper. These guys is another day they fought physically. Physical fight. Let me tell you, that one was serious. Because I don't know, one of the men of this woman had promised my friend to make her TV that she used to watch in her bedroom. But now this guy has stayed with the TV, I don't know, 3-4 days. So we come from out. It's 4 in the morning. We see the car for that guy there. My friend is drunk, and when she's drunk, she used to be a mess. She says, this guy is here. She goes, even she doesn't tell me, by me, I'm going to my servant's quarter. Now she's going to the main house. She goes to the main house. I don't even know. I just heard her knocking when I'm down there, because the mother's room was near. And I'm like, she's knocking her mom's room like that. And the mom just opened the door. I don't know what happened. They started fighting. They fought. Bangu. And I'm like, this happens in this Kenya. You know, that woman was toxic, and she made the daughter toxic. And trust me, that girl, you can't stand her. So, of course, even the baby daddy could not stand her. She became a single mom. And yeah, I think for girls, that's how it affects them. You know, even if they're being raised by a single dad, it will affect them the same way. And also, these girls end up having dad issues, you know. They start looking for love from different men. If you're raised by a single mom, you will tend to have dad issues. You want a man to relate with, you know. And you go looking for love in the wrong places and end up also a single mom, because you're going to, when you're desperate, you always end up in the wrong hands. Trust me. Desperation is never good for anybody. When you're desperate, stay away from everything and let your desperation dissolve fast. And for men, I don't know a lot about men when it comes to single moms, but I know there are boys who have mom issues, yeah. Like for example, I had this one boyfriend when I was in college. I don't know why he hated the mom. And he used to just abuse the mom from nowhere. Like mama, this kimama is calling me. Why is he calling me? Let her do whatever she does. She's a teacher, like he would shade his own mom. But here he's giving me love. That was a red flag, by the way. If you ever see or hear a man with mom issues, run, because you are going to be the therapist of that man, or he will do you dirty, because hana respect na mama yake. They have issues, you know. And I should have known this relationship will not end up well, because this guy ended up even beating me up. This guy gave me drama. He became crazy. He would not want me to talk to anybody. He would, kuna New Year ingine. You know, there was another New Year. This guy beat me up in the beach. We were at a beach party. You know, people did a mob justice on him. And I was crying, leave him, leave him, leave him. When he's left, he beats me some more. Then people start beating him again, I cry, stupidity. So this guy, let me tell you a story. And this is the day that I should have known that this guy is a no. Because this guy, he used to live with his parents. Now, we didn't have money to go anywhere. I also used to live with my auntie, so we want to do the thing, and he wants to do the thing, and we want to cuddle and do everything that grown people do, and we are young at that time. We, of course, we're in college, so we are above 20. So one day we used to sneak inside his house. So he had, they were living in a mansionette. So the sitting room is down, the house manager, the room is down, and then the rest ziko juu. So ukiingia kwa stairs to his room. So I used to just go upstairs, and then when I stay there, there's a balcony. He'll bring for me food. He will bring for me drinks. He has a TV. I can stay there even for a whole week. Nobody knows. Hey, that's what we thought. But we thought wrong. Guys, the things I've done in this world. So, this story, hata sijui imetokea wapi. So that day we came. So we used to wait for people to go to sleep, and then for us we come, we enter, we go upstairs, he brings for me dinner, blah blah blah. So this day we were doing the same. He made sure everybody's sleeping. We saw the lights were off. Kumbe, the mom was seeing us coming. We opened the gate, he handled the dogs, and then we entered now the main house. Ukiingia to the sitting room. When you just enter like this, there's a corridor. And then now the sitting room. And then chairs start from the door. Sofas. You know what happened? We enter, the mom switched on the lights from the other side. Of course, we are drunk, and clearly we can see she has seen us. But this guy is drunk now. My ex is drunk to a point that he's telling me go under the chair, and under the chair is a sofa. The sofas are low. Kwani hamarat, I cannot fit under the. But that was funny. And the mom was like, you guys, I can see you. What's up? It was so embarrassing because I'm the girl. Of course, I'll be embarrassed. Why am I being sneaked in someone's house? Why? So of course I was supposed to be very embarrassed, but ni mimi imeletwa. Mimi mtu ananiforce. By the way, he used to force me because for me I wasn't comfortable at all, because I would not even sleep in peace. So these people, the dad had just come before us. He was a kadranko. He had just come before us, and he was sleeping. So you know what? And it was late. It was around like 2:01. So this mama, what she did was to lock me in my ex's room, and then now my ex slept in the sister's room because the sister was in school. Now in the morning they woke us up. But now the dad is okay, you know, he's not drunk. He said, hey, no, they used to know me. They used to know I'm dating the son, but they never thought, like, they were just so embarrassed. They gave us a lecture and they were asking me why am I accepting to come in, because you know, it was so embarrassing. And then they were asking us, even are you using protection? You know, it's not the first time we have been hearing you guys, but we ignore. But now this one has become too much. You guys, these people were hearing us this whole damn time, and this guy was telling me hawezi sikia kitu, and it's a lie. Kumbe their house, I don't know, so they used to hear each and everything we are doing. Can you imagine how embarrassing? Oh Jesus, I almost died. And then this guy had the audacity, because the mom told me sijui she can help me sijui do what. You know what this guy asked the mom? Sasa wewe unaweza saidia nani? Umejisaidia kwanza. And I'm like, you're talking to your mom like that in front of your dad, in front of me. You have no adabu. And I was just shocked. And for me, you know, at that time I was young, so for me I didn't care. I was just like, hey, you guys, you have your own issues. I just want to get out of here. I don't care what is happening. I won't come back here again. No. And these guys loved me, and that's how they ended up hating me, because of such stupidity, just because of this guy. So this guy, when he was rude to the mom, that's the time I would have known that's a red flag. Any man who is not respectful to the mom, any man who doesn't love the mom, he has mom issues, and he will take it out on you. You know, there are those who, like, even for me, I think my baby daddy has mom issues, because there's no normal person who knows they have a kid and they're not taking care of that kid. Like, it's like they're punishing me, like they see me like their mom or something. Like, he sees me like his mom. Like, they want to punish someone and just make you a single mom and just go. Yani, they're crazy. There are cycles out here, so you have to be careful when you're dating, my girls. And also for the boy child, sasa tumetoka. Now that was the first point. Imagine the first point has taken 23 minutes. I'm in my 20th minute and I'm just talking here. So there is the other point. Second point for me was, like, girls. For me, when I was young, I was sold to the fairy tale kind of love, you know, like you're going to get your Prince Charming, Cinderella, and Cinderella. There is the other one, the frog and the prince and the sijui what, you know. There were those love fairy tale, those ones, and they always showed like the girl is a princess. The girl should be done for this. The girl should be, you know. They never talked on how a girl should take care of the. So they never talked about how a girl should also take care of the husband. A girl should be everything in the home. Like, girls, you know, for me, I thought like I was supposed to stay pretty and just, you know, exist. But in the real sense, girls, no. There was this saying around Kenya. If you're not watching from Kenya, but if you're watching from Kenya, you know this saying. Ati don't do wifely duty on a girlfriend duty on girlfriend terms or something. And I'm like, honey, you want to do bedroom interview, but you don't want to do kitchen interview. That's stupidity of the highest order, of which for me I was also included there. You know, don't do any of them if you don't want to do them. But if you're gonna sleep with a man, go all the way. Take care of him, tumbo wise, sexually, emotionally. Be his rock, be his everything. And this thing that a man is the one to provide, a girl should just sit down, you know. Fairy tale. It's not even a fairy tale, guys. A girl nowadays, especially nowadays, men don't want lazy women. Show what you are bringing to the table, and don't say you are the table. The table, you are the table. What? How can you be the table? What are you carrying? Ya gorofa. Oh. My friend, I'm here to tell you, everybody has a P, everybody has an A. We all have asses and pussies. What are you bringing to the table? Let me tell you, girls, my girls, something we were cheated about is that point. Don't do sijui what on girlfriend duty. This nonsense of the highest order. I was listening to Chinese Kiki the other day on her live on IG, and she was saying for her she used to go on dates with men, and when like now she would like if her boyfriend is coming from maybe Europe and they're in the hotel, they're staying in the hotel, you can't really show a man you can be a wife in a hotel because there's room service, you can't cook, you can't do anything. But for her, she was telling us, you look for something, make even that bed, make the hotel bed, just to prove you are not lazy. Men don't like lazy women. Boy child is suffering out here. They are being forced to do things, crazy things. Because of these people have fairy tales in their head. And a man can't keep up with these fairy tales. Oh, bring for me flowers every day. Oh, bring for me, because you have seen on Instagram. People are buying their own flowers on Instagram. Do not put pressure on your husband, on your boyfriend. You will end up a single mother because of pressure and just, not taking care of him. You just want to be bought for, to be taken to Dubai. You want to be bought for sijui what hair. What are you giving this person? It is an exchange, not only love at bed, only all the time bed. No, a man needs support emotionally. They need someone to talk to, someone who has a brain. Advise them accordingly. And such things we are supposed to be told by our parents, but our parents, some did not tell us these things. Like, we need guidance from our parents. Like, parents need to start talking to their kids, because if they don't talk to them, strangers will talk to them and they will not tell them anything of beneficial to them. They will just mislead them. That's why in this society, it's a taboo to talk to your kids about sex. It's a taboo to talk about why your marriage failed. No, let your kids learn from everything you have gone through. Don't let your kids go through the same road you have gone through because, oh, I can't talk because, hey. No, talk to your kids. Tell them what it is. Tell them kinacho ubaga. Musidanganye watoto. Don't lie to your kids, man. So if fairy tale kind of thing, our boy child is suffering. They can't keep up. And that's why wajitoa kwa marriages zingine, they are being stressed, they are overstressed, and they can't stay there, and they can't even co-parent with this person. This person is crazy and has the fairy tale world. Like, guys, let's learn to unlearn the things that don't help us, That's what I can say. So if you're willing to sleep with this man, please be willing to do his laundry, be willing to cook for him, and you have to know how to cook, to do laundry. These are things that women can do, because, guys, automatically, it goes without being said. Maybe you have not been told, but your boyfriend, your husband, is your first child. How you take care of him is the same way you're going to take care of those girls, your children. So they have to see, it's like an interview. Huwezi kafanya tu interview ya kitanda na utaki kufanya interview hizi vitu zingine. Everybody can open their legs. Everybody likes that thing. We enjoy it. It's sweet. Oh, it's sweet. Who doesn't like it? But it's not sweet to be, responsible. You have to wake up, make breakfast for your boyfriends, so that you can be upgraded to become wives. Make sure his clothes are intact. If he doesn't have something and underwears, you go buy for him. Be a wife. How you would treat your kid, treat your spouses the same way, and that one will really save a lot of marriages. A lot. And then another thing is, I've come to notice, girls are lazy. Nowadays we are lazy. And that's why we're ending up single women, you know. We are lazy. We don't want to do the hard work. That's the thing, you know. Anyway, that point, your point imezungukwa na zingine, like this whole topic is intertwined. I think you understand me, but it's also a lot has changed, you know, and the beliefs of kitambo before and now are different, you know. These points are all intertwined. Immorality, people are really immoral, like third point is immorality. That's what has brought a lot of singleness, single parenting, because we can't even say only our men are immoral. Hey, nowadays girls are so immoral. They want to sleep with that one, that one, that one, that one at the same time, you know. They wouldn't even know the father. They don't even know the person. So they end up single parents. They end up even not knowing the kid, not even knowing who the father is. And same goes to the men. Men are also immoral. Yani hawajali. Yeah, like nowadays having sex is not a big deal. It is not a big issue. Like the time for us, you know, I'm a millennial. That time even to talk about sex was a big issue. You would not talk about it. You would not even see it on TV. It was abomination. But nowadays, it's casual. Let's have casual sex. Let's go there. Let's do it fast. My husband is waiting for me. And then the married people are the worst. Married people not even using protection. They don't care. Like they're the most careless people. Before you would not get such like a married woman, married men, not only married men, even married women. Married women are bad. Afadhali sisi single. Married women, married men, they are just playing each other. I don't know. I don't know what's happening. The world has become crazy, and that's why this thing has increased. The single parenting will continue increasing and increasing because people don't care. People don't give a shit no more. They're gonna do what they want to do. And you're not gonna tell them anything. And for me, after giving birth is when I've come to notice 2 parents in a household is very important, not only financially but in so many ways. Mtoto amelelewa na mama mmoja ama baba peke yake is totally different. A lot of pressure from the society. Like for instance, if you're not married by a certain age, they start telling you, oh, even have a baby, you know, and like they're saying your life is ending without these things. Oh, they put on pressure on girls. They put on pressure, and that's how our girls are ending up single parents. Let me tell you something, girls. Do not succumb to pressure. Pressure is not good. Do what feels good for you. Because most people will tell you, get a kid when you're financially stable. Nobody tells you, get a kid when you're emotionally, mentally, spiritually stable. Those things really matter when it comes to raising a kid. A kid si pesa tu. Anataka you use your brains. They want you there emotionally. They want you, you know, most of the people are just giving birth and wanawacha watoto were brought up, you know, yani the kids are bringing themselves up nowadays like a grass, kama nyasi. Watoto wanajilea kama nyasi huko. If not because you have employed as a house girl, but this house girl, do you think has time for your kid, or has, you know, she's young? Most of them are young. They are thinking about their own things. If you yourself, you don't have time for your kid, you think a house girl will have time for your kid? Of course not. So these kids are just bringing up themselves, and you can see the results. You can see the results. This one is also contributing to more single parenting, because a kid, if they're raising themselves, they don't know love. If they don't know love, they don't even know how to show love. They don't know how to receive that love. For me, I know I had a problem before. I could not even show love because it's not something like I had experienced, to be shown love, to be cuddled. Like, man, thinking of it now, I have had a very rough childhood, because most of the time my mom was not there. She was working, and that lack of being affectionate with your mom and your father really contributes to how you relate with people in the future. Like for me, I would really, like, some people would show me love, like, but I don't know how to show it back. For me, I know how to show it back is by being physical, by fighting, because that's what I learned from my home. I'm telling you, childhood has a lot to do with you. So these are the things, like, yes, we're not saying our parents are bad. No, our parents are not bad. They're only human. And before that, they were their parents who passed on the childhood traumas to them, like, kwanza, in old days, people were very violent. They would beat up their kid in the name of discipline, and this thing affects the kid somehow, because for me, I was beaten a lot, let me tell you guys, and that's where my temper has come from. For me, I don't know how to talk because nobody used to talk to me. What I know is war, because for me, all the time was nobody would ask me, why have you done this? Why didn't you do this? It was just being beaten straight up. And for me, I've done the same thing with my spouses. For me, I'm a new lady a bit, by the way. No joke. Hakuna joke. I'm a new lady and I beat, and that's just because our parents have passed on these things to us. And that's why I'm trying really hard to change all this, because of course I want to be married, and you can't do that shit with someone and they marry you, or even if they marry you, they won't stay with you for long. That's another thing. So you have to unlearn the things you got from your childhood. If they are not good for you, just take the good things. Like, for example, for me, I was raised in a Christian home, and I was shown God. Like, I was, church every Sunday. God is everything. Before eating, we pray. Before sleeping, like, God. And that one I have taken with me. But now these other things, for fighting, shouting, not showing love, not being there for, I am changing it. Okay? Nowadays, people love money. Nowadays, people love money. They only have time for money, and they only have time to look for this money, and they only have time to spend this money. So everything is revolved around money. People have forgotten they have kids. They are just running after the money. They are running after the money. There are even those parents who ask, so you have food, nini ningine unataka? Yeah, you're going to school. No, a kid needs a parent to be present. For me, I'm not shading anybody here, but I'm just talking reality. Have time for your kids, because the love for money will always be there. You looking for money will always be there. Don't forget your kids because of money, because even after your kids, you still be looking for money. Money will never be enough. People are forgetting about their kids because of also social media. Nowadays, there are so many things. You find even in the house, people are not communicating. Everybody is just on their phone. Yeah? communicate with your kids, talk, let know how they were in school, how was school, what happened, know their teachers' names, know their friends' names, be involved. They feel special, you know. For me, I'm telling you this for sure because I never received such treatment. For me, nobody ever asked me how was your day. And you see, because of that, for me, even me, I wouldn't ask my spouses how was your day, because I don't know. I would just be angry with someone. Mtu ameingia kwa mlango, I'm angry. Why are you late? Even maybe they're late with 5 minutes, but I'm angry, like they did I don't know what. Guys, your childhood teaches you a lot of things. Like how you are with people depends on your childhood, and a mother and a father contributes a lot. And even this single parent is not able to provide financially and also be there for the kid, so also this single motherhood will contribute to another single. It's just a long topic, guys. So for me, you can just say work on yourselves as a girl, as a man. Know your triggers, know your traumas, learn yourself. When you learn yourself, you help yourself with a lot of stuff. For me, I know why I'm single because of my temper, and I know now where the temper has come from, and because of this, I'm also trying to be a better parent to my kid. Ili hasira, she has softened me, by the way. Nowadays I don't shout, you know. Even if I shout at her, I'm like, God, did I do that? Like, for me, people used to shout at me. I've been shouted at, wow, being beaten. So that's how I am. For me, before I used to blame myself, but right now I don't blame myself. All I can do is heal, let go of the past, and be a better kid to my baby, because I don't want my baby to be angry as I've been, and you know, push away people who love you just because of your bad character that you got from your childhood. For me, I say unlearn, relearn, and unlearn, and always work on yourself. Emotionally, physically, emotionally, working on yourself is constant. You can't stop. Me, whenever I stopped working on myself, even for like a week, I find myself in very deep shit, you know, because unlearning something that has been with you for the longest time, from when you were a kid, is a bit hard, you know. You will always get sometimes of course I get myself when I'm angry, I get myself shouting, but I'm like, Rachel, this is not you anymore. Relax, because I want a husband, and I can't act like this when I have a husband. I don't want to end up with 2-3 kids, single mother, because of my character. All I can say is work on yourselves, work on your kids, give them love. Me, nobody can tell me I love my kid too much. I will love that kid, discipline her at the same time, but not by shouting. We talk, we discuss things. For now, she's still small. Maybe I can tune her, but silly, you're taking a sleeper. It's like you're trying to kill a cockroach, a big cockroach that is, you know, doing the cockroach, you know, mohepo, kuhepa, right, left. No, don't do that to your kids. Don't beat up your kids like they are like thieves who have bought. Some of us were beaten, weren't we? That's why me, I'm a no joke. I will beat you anytime, any day, anywhere. For me, I'm always on defense mode, because that was my childhood. Before I would blame people about, hey, this one is like this, this one is like this. Now I understand everyone the way they come, because I just know when someone does something in childhood yake, even ndio wako huko kwao, like a person, even without talking to them for a long time, you can know. You don't have to be friends with someone for a month, a year, for you to know them. 2 days, 3 days. So that being said, to our single parents, let us not be ashamed. We are the parents that stayed when the others walked out. Sawa sawa. Now love. Please do subscribe.